Hello, my friends. Welcome to Let's Talk, produced by Wise Mindly Inc. I'm your host, Coach Che Marville. In this space, we dive into transformative conversations that hopefully inspire you to grow, heal, and have a deeper connection to yourself and to the world around you. So let's talk, let's connect, let's grow together. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Let's Talk. Well, actually, let's breathe. Let's meditate. I know that it can feel, and it does feel, like the world is spinning and maybe spinning out of control. But I want to remind you that there is this amazing capacity and ability that you have to become mindful and aware, and to suffer less because you are aware, to detach from some of the things that create a lot of discomfort. Just for a few minutes every day, take a few minutes to notice your breath in and notice your breath out, and to be free for a moment from the things that are hurting us, but by being aware that you have this remarkable power to breathe life and light into your own thoughts, into your own body, and to use that ability to provide comfort and to build awareness. So let's begin. In Buddhism, there's something called dukkha, which is about the struggle of life and learning to distance yourself, to become an observer of your struggle, that the struggle is happening, but you can also detach from the struggling. And of course, we can't do this always, but the practice is that sometimes we try. We try to become the observer of ourselves. And I love this idea. I've learned so much from this practice, but then there's also the practice within the Christian faith of understanding that struggle is transformational, that through struggle, you become something else, potentially something more than you are. And that struggle isn't about goals or success or material gain or wealth, but struggle does something to us internally within ourselves. And that's the piece that I want to encourage you to think about right now. With all the things of the world whirling around, that you come back to yourself and this big thing that we call awareness. And what is awareness? Awareness is knowing what is happening, being aware of what is happening in the moment. It is to be mindful of what is happening in the moment, and to do that by being on purpose. And there's a question I have for you. Do you love or like yourself? And do you have an awareness of who you are and what you are and why you are? I don't mean what's happening on Instagram or TikTok or even on YouTube. I don't mean what's happening in politics and in the culture. I don't mean what's happening with families or your family. Or your friendships. I mean, what's happening with you? And do you have awareness and love for yourself? And if you do, if you can, then you can practice this kind of loving detachment from the things that hurt you. And of course, we don't do this all the time, but in this moment, in this very moment, can you have some distance away from what is causing you to feel sad, to feel hurt, to feel grief? Can you imagine actually settle in here, sit down or lay down, whatever is calling you in this moment. Take a deep breath in and allow that deep breath to gently flow out, slowly, kindly, compassionately. Can you close your eyes? And if you can, please do so. If you feel uncomfortable, don't. And then can you take your left hand and just place it below your breastbone, above your belly button? Whether you're laying down or you're sitting up, eyes are closed or the eyelids are descending down, you're looking down. Your hand is on the upper part of your abdomen, above your belly button. And now just notice how your body feels. Notice where's your breath. And I know you're saying, well, Shay, what does this have to do with awareness? It's everything. Awareness is us becoming aware, becoming available to ourselves, to our own knowing and noticing. And maybe bring your other hand. So maybe interconnect the hands and allow them to sit below the ribs, below the breastbone, above the belly button, and take a breath in here. And then you're going to hold the breath. And now gently release the breath notice how you feel. Notice how your torso feels. Notice how your stomach feels. Notice how your legs feel. And you may feel at this moment like you want to lay down if you haven't, or you want to keep sitting up. Both are absolutely perfect. I'd like to invite you to take another breath here. And if you haven't closed the eyes, try to close them. Just closing yourself off from the external world. So the breath comes in through the left and the right nostrils, the abdomen expands. And when you can't take another breath, hold the breath here for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And now gently, without opening the eyes, but opening the mouth, release and let everything go. What do you notice? What do you feel like? What does your body feel like? Where is your mind? No judgment. It's not good or bad. It's not happy or sad even. It just is. You see, when we start to become aware of our mind, of our thoughts, of our heart, of how we feel physically, when we start to notice how we feel physically, we make peace with ourselves. We become more intelligent about who we are, about what we are, about why we are. So in this moment, you're not the world. In this moment, you're not the things that are happening in social media. You're not the things that are happening in your family or have happened in your family. In this moment, you are you, and you are not a name, and you are not your successes or your failures. You are not what anyone else says about you. You're you. You're the you that is unique to this world. And that when you pay attention, so let's do it again, you build something called awareness. And awareness is self-knowledge. It's self-knowing. It's self-acceptance. And remember at the beginning, I talked to you about dukkha, this Buddhist idea about suffering and then creating some detachment from the suffering. And then the Christian idea that suffering changes us, that we become something else. We are even reborn in our suffering, that even in our suffering, we don't want to suffer, of course, but then we learn about the difference between what it is to be happy or to have been happy and to now not be happy. So we know the difference. And it's there in the difference that we start to realize the value of when we are well, of when we feel good, when we are problem-free, when we suffer less, when we haven't lost someone or lost something. We know what it is. And so in this moment, I would ask you to be aware of who you are, to be aware of not what you think, but be aware of how you feel, how you feel physically, how you feel emotionally, and understand that awareness requires care and noticing, and that when you are paying attention to how you feel, that you honor yourself and that you start to actually cultivate a kind of light. So let's do it. Bring the hands back to, and it's always good actually if you can touch your own skin. Bring your hands to both sides of your abdomen, whether you're laying down or you're sitting up straight. I invite you now to speak to your breath. Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese monk, he's passed away now. He used to call his breath, Dear One. Let's borrow that from him. Dear One, I'm here for you. So you breathe in, allow your stomach to expand as wide as you can, and then hold the breath, and now let go of the breath. Open the mouth. Dear One, I let you go. Dear One, breathe in. I'm here for you. Breathe in, hold the breath. Dear One, open the mouth. I let you go. Let's do one more. Not thinking, feeling. Dear One, I'm here for you. Breathe in, hold the breath. Now let it go. Dear One, I let you go. What do you notice? What do you notice about how you feel when you breathe in and you breathe out? Just take note without judging. Now I want you to imagine that your breath is a light, and when you breathe in into your abdomen, the light expands, and when you breathe out, the light disappears. Let's try. I'm placing my hands on my belly again. You do the same, or maybe on your heart, whatever's calling to you. What do you feel? What feels right? Breathe in. Now, as you breathe in, imagine that there is a light between your eyebrows, right here. Imagine that light is getting brighter. Now hold the breath here. Hold your light here. The light that is inside of you. The light that is expanding in you. Now exhale, and the light gets smaller and smaller. Now breathe in again, and as you breathe in, the light gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And now exhale. Notice we didn't blow out the light. Let's try it again. Breathe in, and the light gets brighter and brighter. And when the mind wanders away, come back to the space between your eyebrows. Now hold that light. Hold that light. And now exhale. And the light gets smaller and smaller, and it goes away with a shh. You see, we have this extraordinary physiology. Our breath in and our breath out, and the ability in our mind to imagine, to visualize, to imagine the light growing and the light going away. You are light. You are a light in this world. And when you sit or you lay down and you breathe in and you breathe out, you are reminded to notice, to feel, to allow the light of awareness to expand in you, and to know it is always in you. It is always with you. And so when we think of our suffering, it is not to diminish it. It is to notice it. It's to stand away from it. It's to care for it and to know it will also go away. So in this next moment, I'd like us to bring the breath, the light, and the noticing of our suffering together to build a kind of awareness. Not that you act on, not that you judge, just that you notice. So you may want to place your hands somewhere, maybe on your ribs, on your heart, on your belly, whether you are sitting or you're laying down. Close the eyes if you can. Take a deep breath in. Allow that breath to fill every part of you, from the soles of your feet to the center of your belly button to the crown of your head. And then hold the breath for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Now release with a 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's breathe in again, and we say, Dear One, I'm here for you in this moment of pain and grief and sadness. Breathe in. Now hold hold, hold. Gently open the mouth a little bit. Let the exhalation escape out and release. Dear one, I let you go. I let all of it go. Notice how that makes you feel. And breathe in again. This pain, this unkindness, this worry, this anxiety. Hold her here in this breath, in this moment. Dear one, I'm here for you. I see you. Hold, hold, hold. And now exhale on the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and let everything go. Let everything go. And as you let everything go, so does a little of the pain, a little of the grief, a little of the sadness. And you notice that you are here right now, in this moment, breathing in and breathing out. And this is your power, the power to notice, the power to be aware, the power to sit with what's uncomfortable and sad and to let it go. Dear one, I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. In the sanctity of this moment, we recognize that life is sacred, that your life is sacred, and we take this time to rest, to make peace with ourselves, and to know that there is light inside. My name is Coach Che Marville for you. My friends, thank you for joining me on Let's Talk, produced by Wise Mindly Inc. I hope today's conversation inspired you to take action, reflect, or embrace on a new way of thinking, on a new path. And if you enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully you did, don't forget to subscribe, share, and even leave a review. Reviews matter. They allow us to do way more than we're doing now. Let's continue the journey of growth and well-being together. Until next time, I'm Coach Che Marville. Stay connected, stay curious, and let's keep talking.